Hello, welcome back. What am I doing all the way out here? Last time I did a room over here, and you might be surprised to hear my voice sounding reasonably cheerful after what happened there. So I was very happy that I made the decision not to try and edit that video on the same day, because that let me have a nice, pleasant evening, forget about my troubles for a while, and it's been enough days since I saw this that, you know, I'm over it. It's fine. Quick little post-mortem on this room. Despite my nightmarish, horrible experience here, I don't think this is a bad room. It's my least favorite in the hold for sure, but that doesn't make it a bad room. Like, just as far as puzzles go, this is actually kind of cool. It's just super unpleasant, that's all. So I want to just take a quick look at, like... Sure, let's choose the top demo. See how this would be done quickly. The thing that I find interesting about this room is how it... how much room there is to carve out your own path to make your life easier. If I could have seen the future, then I would have done things extremely differently, of course. But yeah, I had like just a barely viable, barely workable solution. This might, well, no, I mean this is gonna be fast. What was all that? Why were there all so many... You needed the tar to be grown a very specific way there? That seems wasteful, so this top demo is probably not actually optimized. Wait, no, you did need a very specific tar shape for the shelter, of course. Oh, neat. Fancy. Okay, yeah, so that's the kind of thing I did. Oh, are you gonna go for this corner too? Maybe. No, that's not at all what I expected. What's going on here? What is this? Can't actually figure out what this is. Oh, cool. Yeah, you're gonna get all the way down to just two sides. I mean, I guess I kind of did that. Yeah, you're gonna get that side too. Nice. Oh, that's the way to do it. Tar Mother's still alive, so the tar can grow and overtake that space and stop the mud from growing. Yeah, I heard some people saying something about leaving the Tar Mother alive for a lot longer. Okay. So that's how you do the room with a lot less pain than the way I did it. I see those two tar babies coming around from that route. Tar shape still looks like a big mess. I guess it's just sort of going to be that way. Ah, and with those cuts, they stop coming around that direction. They all go clockwise. Man, look how easy that looked. I mean, I say that still looked pretty grueling. Yeah, so that's, you know, that's what a 9-brain horde room looks like, I would say. Okay. Felt like I had something else to say about that, but doesn't matter. Let's move on. Let's move on to some other room. Oh, I've been warned that this might be a similar experience, which doesn't surprise me. It's the same layout, just without any mud around the edges. So I should be prepared for the same kind of experience in this room if I do want to solve this, as I had over there. Yeah, this is a very similar format, but I'm trying to get to different... I think I see how this is going to go, but let's not go there. Let me just roll a dice. See if they land in such a place that gives me a nicer room to deal with. I see briars. Okay, so I don't get to interact with those. Wait, but who's gonna press that? Tar. Tar will press it. That'll kill every... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 growths, both tar and mud. A lot of trapdoors. That's weird. Okay, so don't let that get touched. I'm gonna be out there doing stuff. Looks as though I can kill the brain. Why can't I? I can, but there are 2 more, so it does nothing. I see. Okay, so can't kill this tar. Just gonna have to keep it under control. Can't control with tar babies because this is on both sides. Oh, this is going to be a problem. So get stuff started with that orb. Prepare mud however you want. Mud will never... Oh. Kind of want to clear the mud. Okay, so it looks as though... Okay, so at a glance... It seems like this is in 2 phases. Come in here, clear some mud. Okay, why did I go north? My sword's... Oh, well. Okay, let's do this. There's no trapdoor gate. I imagine there's some reason not to do what I'm doing. I can't currently imagine what that reason would be. Why would I want to keep some mud spawners around? I'm sure I'll find out shortly. Okay. So that seems like a reasonable start. There is definitely no way I could grow mud out of there. These are all 1 wide. There's no way to bridge the mud out. The only reason I would leave it there is to be able to spawn mud babies from that area. Any prevention by Tarstuff babies of growth toward these pressure plates would only work on one side, because B-throw has to be north of this to block that space, and has to be south of that to block this space without the babies just walking over the things. Unless they're like brain pathing into here where they'd want to go orthogonally. That's kind of interesting, but see, then they would take a second choice route. Okay, so let's see the obvious happen. This is going to grow and be unmanageable. That's just what's going to happen. And about the best I'm going to do... which is super terrible. Also, okay, so secondary problem here, those kind of want to step on that plate. Oh, yeah, and that happens, of course. Okay, Interesting, I didn't see that one coming. That might be preventable. It is. However, now I'm way behind on this, and I can't prevent it a second time. Also, somebody already walked over that, by the way. What? So I don't understand this room, clearly. What could help me? Again, impossible to grow mud out. Why are all these trapdoors here? I worry that they're for drawing some sort of long brain path around so that mud babies will arrive somewhere at a very specific time to, I guess, stop tar growth. But how would that ever help me keep this pressure plate clear? That's the part I don't really get. I'm getting a vision. Here's my vision. Carve these up in a very diagonal pattern to spawn the largest number of mud babies possible in here. Which isn't that many, realistically. So let's see, it'd be... I can't use the outer part because they just get trapped. But I could do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... I could do 9. 9's not as many as I need. No, false. Hang on, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could do 10. So with 10 mud babies, I could get 5 for each side. They'd march down through here, in theory. I'd be standing in this chamber so that their path would take them... Well, no, their path... Okay, so if the opening is here, then the path would take them across... Okay, so... Let's say, yeah, I carved these out, and those, so that 5 mud babies per side would be spawned here, march up there, arrive spaced nicely up here to block... Actually, maybe I would want the opening to be there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... That's not bad, that only takes 4. Yeah, so in theory, if mud babies would arrive exactly here, 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 and here, and the same on the bottom on every turn 30, then I just have to be in here in a place that I can survive. And yeah, let it grow for a little while. Those would die. Things would stop spawning. Okay, well that looks like... Alright, so I have to... I have no time limit on the one of these that I don't touch. It'll just grow up to the limit, and I can carve in easily and have no trouble with that. So ignore the one that I'm not operating on. Okay, so let's operate on this. Brain... I mean, I might as well kill you, because I can. I'll have to eventually. I can't do the... Oh. Okay, so I have to carve this a fairly specific way. It's fine, I can do that. Okay, so that'll maximize mud baby spawns. I'm probably going to want to do something like this. I don't know if exactly that, though. I'll leave my possibilities open for now. And just see about the rest of this. So that does mean I'm going to have to deal with that while I'm doing this. They did different things. They're not spaced far enough apart. Are they? 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It seems like a problem that those are closer together. Hold on, let me see what they do when I'm in here, just in case... Oh, I can't cut that off. Be careful. Keep paths open. Okay, that's fine. I could, in theory, keep a mud blob in here to let me toggle brainedness. I don't think I would want to, but it's a thing that I could do, if I had a reason to, for some reason. Stop that. Dude, rude. So rude. Alright, fine. Let's do that differently. Alright, so I need a survivable spot in here so I can evaluate how this behaves. Why did you... Why are you doing... Oh, because I'm closer to the... Okay, so I need to be equidistant here. Alright, equidistant. No, you're still... Because I dropped these and not those. Okay. So if those are unequal... Yeah, those really do have to be exactly equal, don't they? So let's see, if I'm going to stand here for a moment... I would like to be able to see what these do, but I have to deal with those first. So I'm just not allowed. Okay, so, fine, let's... Before I go in there, let me just drop, like, one of these, and then I'll go here. Don't care much about the shape of these trapdoors. It might matter for survivability later, but right now, I'm just in the exploratory phase of this. Just want to know how viable my overall plan is. Pretty sure I've found the pattern of things that I need to do to get the room done, but, like, how accurate is my interpretation of that pattern is my question right now. So you're going north, if I stand right here. You still go north, why? Oh, because of that diagonal. Okay, I have to drop more. Got it. Okay, so then I guess I'll do this. And to make it equidistant, I'll do... something like that. Sure. Okay, sure. Why not? Ah! Sure would be nice if I could have gone to a room that did not involve mud babies. I'm kinda tired of seeing these guys. I may have had a nice evening to recover from that room, but I'm not completely over everything that happened there. It was still a pretty bad experience. Well, isn't that annoying? I guess I should drop fewer trapdoors as I do that. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it this way. Well, it doesn't let me drop as few as I want to, but I guess it'll have to do. Oh boy. This is just what I have to deal with. I don't get much time to do work here. But I guess I cleared the backlog, so now I'll get more. Okay. Alright, so after this wave, I should be able to evaluate... Actually, maybe during this wave. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's how that happened. I mean, that was clear. I was standing in the right place. An equidistant spot. Anywhere in this row is fine. So this doesn't work because those are not wide enough to prevent tar growth. Tar would grow there. Carving this a bit farther south wouldn't specifically really help with that. Okay, so I need to carve this some way that will space them differently. Show me how they behave when... Okay, so all spawn. That happens. And then they just sort of sort themselves. Could I... Okay, so here's a thing that I can do. So I have proven that I can split them apart this way. I've proven that I can spawn 10 at a time like that. And I've proven that I can clear this mud and be in a reasonably safe place. That's not actually true. That part's false because I need to be able to stand in a stable spot. I guess it'd probably, like... Alright, I can imagine how that would happen. Sort of. Yeah, so surviving this... It really has to be exactly the same length, both sides, for them coming in here, so yeah, this is going to be interesting. Anyway, so what I need to do is, I'm pretty sure... Okay, so let me check something else. Hang on, I should... restore. I'm not quite done with that pattern yet. Can I evaluate their exiting behavior from there by standing here? I can. That's fine. I don't have to go all the way in here to do that. Okay, good. So now that I've proven that, feels like I probably want them in the bottom row. Why would they be anywhere else? This diagonal obviously terminates before it hits the tar. So let's see, the thing that I can affect here to make this very different from what I had before. Okay, so don't step there. Try stepping there, I guess. Instead of dropping these outer thingies, I can drop the inner thingies only by standing here. I'm not sure if that's going to do exactly what I want, but let's find out. Okay, so ignoring you, I can evaluate this. Still no good. Turn order, bad. So I need to somehow find a way to make them turn order themselves into a wider arrangement. Could I rotate this such that my 2s are... Let's see. Let's just try dropping the opposite of what I dropped there. Let's see how that goes. This will only give me 8, won't it? Yeah, only 8, but if they're spaced better, then that's fine. Oh, no, this is 9. You're spaced awesome, you're not. Well, so, I need a width of minimum 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 there and 5 there. Alright, so if I can rebalance that, let's try. This is kind of just some magic, but that's fine. Initial setup magic I can deal with. Can just play around until it does what I want. That's a width of 6, that's a width of 6. So I got 2 6s. 3, 4, 5, 6. But I need 7, right? I do need 7. Okay, so that was worse because it was. Wait. No. Okay, so I'm only using one of the 2s here. I don't really want to think about Mud Baby turn order, but you know what? I think I'm gonna have to. Let me just make sure I understand how that generally works when they spawn. Don't even have to move. Okay, so this is gonna be 1, 2, 3. No, not even close. What? 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 Excuse me? Okay, so where does the number start? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 7. So it's right to left. Right to left, bottom to top. So exactly the opposite of what I would expect. Okay. Right to left, bottom to top. What can I do with that information? So I would love them to be in... So I'm going to need more in the south than in the north, I think, because in the north... No, that's unfriendly to me both ways. Okay, so hang on. So bottom to top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 tries to move, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I see a way to improve this. Oops. Whoa. Not the button I meant to press, but I'll roll with it. That will improve things slightly. That will not work. I can't step there. Why did I? I had no reason to. Alright, so show me. Hang on. If I want to be shown, I should go down here. By creating a little bit of a bottleneck there, I make them push against each other, disrupt their paths. Okay, so this is super awesome up here, but not good enough down there. So I need a... Wait, I did something different there. That's not what I meant to do. What I want is more like this. Yeah, I went north bottleneck, south, not. And north can fully bottleneck. It might as well, right? So why does south bottlenecking matter? Like, why would I... Oh, hey, I can't have that. So I think I want, in order to make that possible, I want this. Well, south sucks, but that might be because I was a little bit far northish. I can't really hold this position to test. that may have disrupted my results. And that's still only 6 wide. Whoa, I got a gap of 2? How? Probably because I was moving. No, not because I was moving. You have a gap of 2. Because you decided to take a secondary move off of there. Got it. Okay, so this is uncomfortably magical. At least I have a clear task. I know when I'm going to... When I have a good pattern, I'm going to know it. Still a little bit of puzzling to do here to figure out how to make myself a refuge that's equidistant from those, but is perfectly safe. I think I have a pretty good idea of how. Like, if this is the only entrance to the whole thing, which I don't think I can arrange, but if that were the case, then it wouldn't matter where I would stand in there. I can't quite do exactly that, though. Unless maybe I try... No, okay. Or I could carve this to be different lengths. Oh, interesting. Okay, but anyway, I know the pattern I need here, and I'm not getting it. So, can I reason about this? If it's a right to left... So the minimum I need for a 7-width thing is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on each side would be enough. If they stay spaced well enough, and if they don't block each other at all, then that's fine. Okay, so let's go for 4 on each side that are split apart by... Oh yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So both of these are wrong. This is too close and this is too far, isn't it? Well, let's find out. Okay, so let's say we had 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just see what this does. I know it looks bad, but bear with me for a moment. Let's just evaluate. Check what it does. Those all bunch up. They all go to the same spot. Okay, so I need, at the very least, to drop... I shouldn't drop this. I don't think I can avoid dropping that. Sure would be nice if you moved north. Okay, so 8, 10. So you would move first, and then you would move there, and then you two would be together, and that's bad. So 7, 9. I have the same situation going on there. They're just way too happy to bunch up. However, if I could insert one more here and here, in both of those cases... which I nearly can, then this might be good. Okay, so what if I avoid dropping that? I don't see this working. This doesn't feel right, but let's see. Okay, so not quite. If there's just a little bit more disruption, what if I drop these two? But do everything else the same? Let me just test the north so that I don't have to worry about stuff. If the north works, it'll work for the south too. It didn't work for the north. They sorted themselves too quickly. Yeah, because move order is too friendly here. Okay, so not that. Feels like maybe I would want to drop... I can't drop this unless I change my pattern here. Okay, so let's change our pattern here. I can drop that, I guess, technically, if I do this, and then that. That feels non-obvious, which also makes me think it might be the way to go. So I do that, then drop like this. Oops. Oh, you were missing a corner. Okay, so I don't get the full effect there. Dang it. Alright, let's set this up so I can get the full effect all at once. as I exit. Hey, that's what I like to see. That's perfect. Okay, so this is zigzag. Got it. Cool. All right. And then drop that. Okay. That's doable. Now, how was that exactly? Shoot. How was that exactly? I already forgot. Okay, so not the one that is orthogonally away from the safe space. As in, don't drop that? Right, yeah, so I want to do this. This. That. Come around here. Drop this. Drop that. Come around here. Drop this, and then exit this way. However, let me just do some trimming while I'm here so I can get the full effect. I want the full effect. Alright, let's see it. Show it to me. Feels like I wasted some time here because those spawned, but that's fine. Perfect. 4 spaced beautifully. Okay, I did it. So that's the magic that's required for that. Okay, so at this point I can... I have to hit this orb before I start in there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Really? I have to hit this orb before I start... Alright, so I think I need to alter my plan a bit. I think I'm going to need to go along this. Yeah, okay. I'll go 1 south of the outer wall, because I need to allow 1 growth cycle. I need some setup time here. The spacing that I had will not block this just as well. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it has to be all the way... Uh-oh. Well, shoot, I might have a problem here. Because I can't really go in here and set this up ahead of time. Can I? No. Because to do that, I would have to drop a minimum of 3 of these 4 trapdoors. While I could still get out, the mud babies from here would only have 1 route of ingress, so they would all swarm to one side or the other. So it has to be the first time that I'm coming in here when I do this. Okay, so I'll give myself the maximum amount of time by doing this. And hold on, I also need... There's some setup I have to do out here, isn't there? Okay, so I'm not currently under time pressure, really. Right, so I decided it was necessary to drop some stuff like this last time I did this. Hey! Hey! Am I currently under some time pressure? No, just as long as I'm over there. Oh dear, that does put a wrinkle in my plans, of course. Oh boy. This is still Tarstuff Horticulture facility. Still gonna be just massive pain in every room. Yeah! So... Oh dear. Man. Okay, let's try something. I don't have to do that setup. I think I see a way to not do it. So in order to avoid doing that trapdoor setup, I just need to come in from, like, just don't drop any of these or any of these trapdoors, and that's fine. I can just take a route that's 1 further out. That's totally okay. Now, maybe this mud can make me a refuge. Mud's not very good, and it's not like tar. Not as good as making refuges as tar is. And time pressure is on, and also I have to time this. I have not actually thought about the timing component of this. I need to make a maze from... Oh no. So currently... Wait, I need this cycle to be a real... What? Hold on, so I have to... No, but I can't hit that... Uh-oh. Oh, this seems like a problem. I have a contradiction here. So I have to wait until after this has spawned. I need to make a maze out of this to delay them to arrive at the perfect time. However, in doing that... No, that's okay. That's okay. As if they... Okay, so how many more turns do you need? I think I can probably manage to evaluate that from here. Yes, that would be 1, 2, 3, or yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you only have to be delayed by 3. So to create a delay of 3 out of this, okay, that's fine. To create a delay of 3. I'm gonna have to do some fancier carving here. And it still has to come out there. Oh, yeah, that still has to be the exit, exactly there. Something like that? That's not... I did not draw that correctly. That's 0. That's 2. How am I going to get 3? 3 is harder to get than other numbers. This reminds me of a level I made once. Alright, so let's evaluate. Too many came. Let's just pretend that's not the case. You stepped there because I was standing there. Okay, so... yeah, no, you still need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still need one more. How am I going to get one more? I can only do even numbers with patterns like this. Pretty sure I can't draw a path that's just one longer. Unless maybe if I come down from here. So let's see, if I came down by 1, it puts them... Hang on, let's just try it. So I'll let them turn this corner 1 earlier. Then carve this a bit larger. Still come out here. Here, I can just do that. I did not cut off... What am I trying to cut off? I need to cut off this. Okay, does that come out at the correct time? I only got 3 there somehow. Oh, right, of course I did, because, okay, because these are not equidistant at this point. So stand up north a bit, a little bit less. There we go, I got them to split. 9, okay, I did it. So come down 1, add 3. Okay, this is a lot of setup. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I need a 16 long path. Okay. And I need to carve that on the way in. Oh boy. That's fine. I can do that. So that was... Oh boy, hold on. Show me that again. I hope I stepped on a... I didn't. Shoot. Well, okay, just carve a 16 long path. That's fine. Just evaluate it that way. How much in a hurry am I to get in here? Not that much. I have time. It's fine. Okay, 16 long path ends there. I think I need to go up like this many or so. And then I need to go around to cut this off. I need to have dropped this. That's fine. And then allow this. Okay, is that 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15? 15? How did I end up with 15? Okay, so this one went up. Did I count this wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, that's an even number. Why is this an odd number? Is it because this is too wide? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are these the same number? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Geometry is weird. Also, what was the magic pattern for this? I think I remember. I no longer think I remember. I know it involved doing this to drop that. That was important. I think I need to do this. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked just like that. Right? Just like this, right? I think. Okay, so to carve this, I'm gonna... See, I just want to mirror this because now I have a template that I can follow. Right? Well, okay, so I need to, at some point, have come in here and done this. How much do I need to do there? Only this much. Whoa, whoa, not that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Okay. So I think I'm well prepared for this. Let's evaluate, make sure this looks good. Okay, so you're arriving there. You're split correctly. This is 9 to 30. Let's just see your horizontal position on the growth cycle. It's perfect. That's exactly where you need to be. Okay. So that's this part of the room. This checkpoint right here is good for this part of the room. Can I do the other part? I'll make a quick attempt. I'm not gonna just give up on the entire room so quick. So, so this timing is correct. I already have this coming for me, so... Oh, dear, this is... Of course it's going to line up exactly like that. Why would it be anything different? I have no time. I'm in a bad situation here. I can't do this way. This doesn't work. Uh-oh. So 1, I can't survive. 2, I can't keep my path equidistant. Was I supposed to get rid of this mud blob earlier? I can't. I already determined that I cannot do that. Okay, room's not over. Alright, so you know what? I did the right half. I have this machine set up to do magical things, but the left half I don't understand yet. I might have to redo this if I have to, like, do some mud carving here. But I don't understand how I would do that, because I'd have to go in, come out, go in. Doing that leaves only one more route. because there are 4 trapdoors on the way in. If I had just one route, the problem is whether it's north or south. You know, if it's in the south, the north ones would go this diagonal and come across there. If it's the other way, they'd go the other diagonal. That doesn't... No, it has to be brained paths open at both ends. So the first time I come in here has to be when this is already set up. So this will already be grown. So this is as good as the situation is going to get. Unless there's some kind of just insane trickery I can pull with, like, bringing mud babies in here along the brained path to stop growth, but I don't see that working. That seems unlikely. Alright, well hey, I did have a room and I feel reasonably good about it. This is... I haven't actually technically proven that this is correct, but by all my evaluations, this seems to be the correct way to set this part up. Just gotta figure out what to do here. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, next time maybe I'll continue this room. Maybe I'll go somewhere else. I have this checkpoint now. Kinda leaning toward going somewhere else, but that depends how I feel in a couple of days. Alright, I'll see you then.